Yo, I'm in the building. I'm back. Media Markus here, October 7th, 2025. Your boy is back. Been gone for about 5 days now. 5 days I've been gone. A couple of those were scheduled. I usually don't stream on Friday and Saturdays. But yeah, your boy was under the weather. Last time I came on here, it was Thursday night. I was under the weather, and I'm just getting over that hump now. And as soon as I could, back here on Media Marcus live stream, I'm gonna talk what's happening, news, sports, and media. But yeah, your boy had a cold. Your boy was down and out, but now I am prevailing, getting over the hump. Yes, was down and out, sick, unhealthy the past few days, but I'm back. So yeah, shout out to that. Still dealing with a few things, but I'm all right overall. As we're here, Media Markets, October 7th, 2025. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to kind of let's talk sports right now. I mean, right now, Yankees and Toronto Blue Jays tied 6-6. Aaron Judge just hit a 3-run home run. So shout out to him. Yankees tied a game 6-6 with the Blue Jays. Yankees are down 2-0 in a series, best out of 7. So we'll see. It's the bottom of the fifth right now. They got a lot of game to go in that one. 4 more innings. But yes, Yankees and the Blue Jays tied 6-6 right now. If you had the over, shout out to that. What was the total in this one? The total was 8.5. You had the over. It's a good night, baby. Speaking of good night, shout out to Rome last night. Had the Jaguars plus 3.5. Had to tell that. My guy Rome, Moneymaker Rome. The last dance. That's my guy, my brother. But yes, we're here, Media Marcus, October 7th, 2025. And yeah, I'm catching my rhythm back a little bit, guys. Like I said, I was under the weather. But here back with you all, and it feels good. It feels good to be in my rhythm. I like to work. I like my production. I like my routine. I'm one of those people. I love my routine. So when I'm out of it, when I'm not healthy, it's a real downer for me, but we're back at it, Media Marcus. October 7th, 2025. And let's start off with the NFL. Had a couple trades today around the NFL. Your boy Joe Flacco is moving on. He is headed to the Cincinnati Bengals, traded in division from the Cleveland Browns. Super Bowl champion Joe Flacco, Super Bowl MVP Joe Flacco. He is headed to the Cincinnati Bengals. We know Joe Burrow got hurt earlier in the season, and they've been pretty bad without him with Jake Browning. We heard Zach Taylor talk about that there could be some movement in that quarterback position. You would have thought it'd been in-house. Instead, they trade in the division to get Joe Flacco, veteran quarterback, Super Bowl champion, Super Bowl MVP from the Cleveland Browns. And Flacco's been around for a long time now. I mean, he got drafted in 2008. Continues to be able to be a serviceable, for some teams, at least for a few weeks or a month and a half. See if you can go 4-2 with him. I have no problem with Flacco, but you got to be able to protect him. Not sure Cincinnati will be able to do that. And if that is not the case, then he's gonna be turning the ball over just like your boy Jake Browning, not my boy, but your boy Jake Browning. So we'll look forward to Joe Flacco suiting up in a Cincinnati Bengals uniform. I don't know if he'll get to start this week. Still yet to be seen, but I'm sure he's already in Cincinnati, traveling in state to change teams. He's now a Cincinnati Bengal, and he's also been a Brown, a Raven, obviously. He played for the Colts, and I feel like I'm missing some teams. Am I? But no, I think that's about it. He was actually with the team until like 2019. So Joe Flacco moving on. He's going to play for the Cincinnati Bengals, and we'll see what they do with him as a starting quarterback. So, all right, that is what happened in the NFL. There was another trade today. The Chargers traded with the Ravens. Ravens are bad, man. Ravens look like my fantasy team. Yankees just took the lead 7-6 over the Toronto Blue Jays. Yankees are bottom of the fifth, one out, 7-6. Over the last 4 innings, they've scored 4 runs. So Yankees pulling it, fighting back in the Bronx, Yankee Stadium. So that's the latest. They're up 7-6 now after being down 6-3. They're now up 7-6. Yankees are bottom of the fifth inning. But also around the NFL, yeah, the Chargers made a trade with the Ravens. Ravens are just as bad as my fantasy team, and my fantasy team is awful, man. My fantasy team is awful, but I don't want to get into too much of that right now because we're building for the future. That's where we're at right now, keeper league. But yeah, the let's see who the Ravens traded today to the Los Angeles Chargers. Defensive end for sure, veteran defensive end. Um, man, these guys, these names, bro, they're really tough for me. Uh, Odefe Owe, he is now traded from the Ravens. I probably butchered his name, I'm sure. That's why I be needing Mike Curry with me, man. He be knowing everybody's name. Such a professional, Mike Curry. But Odefe Owe, he is moving on, traded from the Ravens to the Chargers. So he'll be suiting up in LA now. And I'm sure I butchered his name, but once again, edge rusher from the Baltimore Ravens, Odefe, I think I'm getting the first name right. Odefe Owe traded to the Los Angeles Chargers from the Baltimore Ravens, and the Ravens are bad. They really are. They're just as bad as my fantasy team. We're both 1-4, 2-8 combined. So that's not great. But also in the NFL, it's happening today. In the NFL, head coach, Arizona Cardinals head coach Jonathan Gannon fined $100,000 for berating his player on the sideline. This is Amari DiMarcado. That is the running back that Jonathan Gannon was fined $100,000 for pretty much yelling at him. I mean, I guess I'm looking at the video. At the end of the video, it does look like he slaps his chest a little bit, like in his pads. But I mean, come on. I mean, is this football or what? Like, what would Bill Parcells do? The big tuna. I just feel like this might have been a little excessive. $100,000 fine. DiMarcado, if you haven't seen the play, and when I clip up this, I'll put the actual video under it. I don't think we need to see. It's a very short clip, but yeah, DiMarcado. I mean, he breaks off for a 71-yard run and lets the ball go in the end zone. Ends up in a touchback. Cardinals end up losing the game, but yeah, very, very bad play on his part. He let go of the ball before reaching the end zone. If you know football, that is a touchback in the NFL. I'm not sure if it is in college, but whatever. Um, yeah, so DiMarcado, this guy get laid into. I mean, that's your coach. He's a football coach. What are we doing here? What is a football like? His job's on the line just as much as yours. He wants to win, and from a traditional standpoint, first person I thought of was Bill Parcells. I'm like, man, Bill Parcells. Oh, Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy Johnson said, what was the guy in training camp said? Oh, guess he was tired. He said, I got asthma. He said, take that asthma shit to the other field. This is the NFL. This is the highest level of football. I mean, this is 365. These guys barely get rest and see their families. So, I mean, he's putting everything on the line, and you can go up 28-6. Instead, you fumble the ball. I mean, I thought he had every right to get in his player's face. I mean, to really like go at him. He didn't like fight him or anything. I mean, it's just like, yo, he's very upset. Clearly, this is your head coach. This is the man in charge, and yeah, it is what it is. I don't, the $100,000 though seems excessive, and you got to appeal that. And if you know me, I'm about that life. Like appeal, appeal, appeal. Like what you mean? Like appeal, appeal, appeal. Like no way. That's $100,000 fine. NFL, what are we doing? We know we don't want to hit people in the head anymore. We understand this isn't the old school NFL, but come on, $100,000 for that? I don't know where we're going, but speaking of where we're going, so we're changing gears here. Media Marcus, October 7th, 2025. And I was looking at some your social media shows you old memories. This day last year, I signed my offer letter to a pretty big sports company I will not name here right now. But yeah, about to celebrate 1 year coming up November. So shout out to me for that. I love it there. Still working there. It's amazing every day. I just truly enjoy it. What I do for people, I hire people there, and all of that. But take a moment to reflect for myself here on Media Marcus. October 7th, 2025. And yeah, let's talk some movies, man. If you know me, I'm a bit of a movie guy. I like good movies. I like reality TV. Obviously I'm a super sitcom guy. So I'm into shows, I'm into movies. That's why we talk here on Media Market, sports, news, and entertainment. And this time last year, I was talking about a movie, not on this here stream because still fairly new here on Media Markets, but I was telling everybody I knew it was a movie called Honor that was coming out. I was telling everybody I knew, like, yo, I gotta go see this. I think this is gonna be a good movie. Honor. I was like, yo, you gotta go see this. I was sending the previews to everybody. I'm like, yo, you gotta go see this. And when the movie came out, I went to theaters and saw it. Dolo. It was on like it was a Friday. It was a Friday afternoon, early November last year. And it was actually October. It was Halloween. It was Halloween, actually. And I went to go see this movie. And Honor was great. I won a ton of Academy Awards, Oscars. Mickey Madison blew up. Everything. Honor did amazing. A few years ago before that, I was telling everybody about The Favorite. I think that was 2019. I was really feeling The Favorite. Emma Stone. Just a really a different movie. Definitely a different type of vibe. But the thing about movies is when you take them and you put them in these different settings and these different times, one thing that still remains, a lot of things is like, so The Favorite, Petty was the number one thing in the movie The Favorite. This is the movie that I recommended in 2019. Last year was Honor, won a ton of Academy Awards, and The Favorite won Academy Awards as well. So I'm getting a little vibe here. I'm catching a little wave with these movies and trying to call them and stamp them before they're really popular out here. And the next one I got for you guys is Begonia. Begonia, I am saying it right here on Media Marcus, October 7th, 2025. I am telling you that Begonia is going to win Academy Awards, and I haven't even seen the movie yet. I haven't seen it yet. But this time last year, I didn't see Honor, and I was like, yeah, this is going to be one of them. Begonia is going to be one of them. Emma Stone. The preview is, you know what? Let's watch the preview. You guys want to check out the preview? Let's check out the preview. Begonia preview. Emma Stone, the trailer. Emma Stone's just a winner. All right. And she's really good at this acting thing. But yeah, it's just like a CEO that gets like captured. This is what this movie's about. And it looks like they're trying to take her for some sort of ransom, but it turns out to be a little more than that. And we got these themes with the Jordan pills, and I'm thinking recently the Marlon Wayans. Give me 1 second. Here's our cough. Still getting better here on Media Markets, but we're here. But yes, Begonia. I mean, let's just check out this preview together. And yeah, I think this has very much potential, and I am saying it now that it is going to win an Academy Award. So put in your bets now. Let's check out Begonia movie trailer.
Good morning, Corey.
Good morning, Michelle.
I believe every company should strive to form a diverse table, to empower people of different skills and every time. What is it?
Skills and identities.
To foster a new generation of, okay, let's go again.
They want you to think it's you, that it's you who made this world. But it's always been them. All we've lost, but it's always been them. we've lost, all that's been done to us, we're setting that right again. Greetings. Welcome to the headquarters of the human resistance.
Where's my hair?
Your hair has been destroyed to prevent you from contacting your ship.
What ship?
Your mothership?
Okay. In the next 48 hours, the police and the FBI will begin a statewide manhunt. I'm a high-profile female corporate executive. I am crucial. In all humility, I can say that. Think of it like you abducted the governor, but worse. There is no possible scenario where you benefit from this incident.
That was really good. My pulse is racing right now. I've done a ton of research on this. You're killing our planet.
Alien fellas.
I'm not an alien.
You're lying to me.
What's the difference? You know this is crazy. You know this is wrong.
I know who you are. I know what you are.
I know you too, Teddy.
It's fine. It's cool.
Yo, that movie, I tried to go full screen. I don't know what happened. It just wasn't working anyway. That movie looks incredible, and I'm going to be there to see it. Emma Stone, like I said, I'm a big fan of hers. I think all of the work she does is incredible. The last movie that she did also won an Academy. I forget the name of it, but it was really weird. It was a little over the top. I didn't love that one, but this one I love. I'm loving Begonia. So that is the trailer, the preview. And I saw I spoke about The Favorite, but it looks like the same producers or director that did The Favorite as well going to produce that one, Begonia. So very excited about that. I will be there in theaters. No popcorn. I might sneak my own snacks in, but you know how that goes. We're on Media Markers, October 7th, 2025. Begonia, put in your Oscar nominations now. It's going to win. You heard it here first, October 7th, 2025, Media Markets. All right, let's move on. Still talking movies. And let's talk about your boy, The Rock. The people are not smelling what The Rock is cooking anymore, man. And you know what? I kind of understand it. This isn't the year 2000 anymore. It isn't even 2010. I'm thinking Fast Five. I think that came out in 2011. When I think about The Rock and Fast Five, that is The Rock. That is badass. Tat on the head, back of the head, boop, boop, whatever. Like, you gotta see him. Like, it's not that time anymore. And The Rock recently came out with a new movie. It's called The Smashing Machine, produced by A24, the production company. And yeah, it did terrible at the box office. The Smashing Machine was yeah, I'm trying not to laugh because I'm gonna cough. All right, recovering from a cold here, Media Markers. October 7th, 2025. I'm here talking The Smashing Machine, The Rock's latest movie. This is from Variety. The Smashing Machine was knocked out at the box office with $6 million, a tragic start and career worse for The Rock with his movies. So The Smashing Machine only made $6 million in its opening weekend. This is The Rock's latest film. And it's just not 2010, 2012, 13. It's not that time anymore. And I also, you know what? Here's my very real opinion of it, because I went to the movies. I think I went to see Highest to Lowest. I know I went to see that Spike Lee movie. Check it out if you have it. Apple TV. Send that check, Spike. So I was in the theater. Previews come on. The Smashing Machine comes on. This is a preview for The Rock's movie. That just did $6 million in its opening weekend. very, very bad. That's very bad. This is a $50 million budget plus all the promotion, the millions behind it in promoting the movie. Did awful at the box office, $6 million. But I saw this trailer in the theater, and I thought to myself, what's this movie about? The Smashing Machine. Has anyone out there seen it? Let me know. I don't think so. I mean, I only have so many viewers right now, but we'll put out we'll put out this stuff and see if people, have some real comments on it because I haven't seen it. And the Smashing Machine, the preview, it really had no controversy to me. It was just like this guy who wrestles. All right, well, I mean, why do I want to just see some guy wrestle? What is the controversy? Like, did your mom's die? The drug addiction, sex addiction, some type of addiction did you have? Like, what? It really did not show any. It didn't show anything negative. I mean, we all want to see kind of like this is America, right? Like, you want to see a movie like where something goes wrong, a person prevails. A person's doing great, they fall, and you see them rise back up. It just looked like this movie was this guy's just wrestling. He's building his career. I don't want to see a movie about someone just building their career. It sounds good in theory, but like write a book about it. I mean, I don't know. The Smashing Machine though did not catch my eye. I need some type of addiction. I need some type of controversy. I need someone to die. I need something. And I didn't see it in the preview to let me know, oh, he gonna go do some shit. It just looked like this guy was just wrestling, and I didn't even see any step. Like, where's the steroid story? It was nothing. So, Smashing Machine, $6 million opening weekend at the box office. Very bad for the Dwayne The Rock Johnson. A career worse for him, and I think it's maybe time that. I mean, I'm not gonna say he should be done acting. I think it's just time to do some different things. Do some different things. I know he tried to get it. It seemed like it was an emotional movie, but I'm like, from what perspective? Give me 1 second. I'm still recovering from this cold. You see, we have no logo on that. We won't play that here, Media Marcus. Send a check if you want the logo. But yes, so the Smash Machine did not do well at the box office. Speaking of box office, though, Media Marcus once again. We've already talked NFL trades. Let's check the score. Yankees up 8-6 now. Bottom of the 6 over the Toronto Blue Jays in the Bronx, New York. We've also talked movies. Begonia. You heard it here first. Smashing Machine and Harry Potter. Let's see the latest on Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. I'm on IG now. Just saw a nice little picture. Double tap. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone is set to make a theatrical re-release to mark its 25th anniversary. So Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone set to make a theatrical re-release to mark its 25th anniversary. This movie was released November 16, 2001, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, and it also kicked off one of the most successful franchises we've seen in movie history. It sold over 600 million books sold in more than 85 languages, 7.7 billion global box office revenue across the 8 movies, the 8 Harry Potter films. So divide that by Smashing Machine, the 6 million, and you guys still got a lot of millions. So Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone set to re-release 25 years after its debut, which is November 16, 2001. So it looks like we'll see that in 2026. And I wasn't a big Harry Potter guy growing up. I'm going to be honest. I was outside. But the streets was talking about Harry Potter, and I would just be like, yo, what y'all really talking about? And I have seen Harry Potter since then. I've seen, I think the first 3. Obviously, I think there's 5 more. Listen, I'm only human. But yeah, I mean, set to re-release, and I'm excited about that, especially for the Harry Potter fans. You know, people are Harry Potter like ride or die. They don't play about Harry Potter, and yeah, I'm excited for that. I went to Harry Potter night last season. Wizards Magic, you get it? Wizards versus Magic. It was Harry Potter night. That's some really good promo. I like that. But yeah, Harry Potter set to re-release 25 years later, in 2026. So we'll see how that turns out. I think it'll do. I think it'll do a little more than 6 million opening weekend. I'm sorry, Smashing Machine, but 6 million opening weekend. The Rock, you owe. That's what they saying. The Rock, you owe. All right, let's get into some. Let's get into some music talk. I'm gonna start off with Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift talked to Jimmy Fallon, and she addressed if she was asked to do the Super Bowl halftime, which everyone seems to be talking about lately since Bad Bunny's been announced. Which we broke news here on Media Marcus. I think that was last Sunday. Me and Mike Curry did, and that's my favorite clip, honestly. But yes, this is Taylor Swift talking to Jimmy Fallon about if she was offered to do the Super Bowl halftime.
You didn't turn down the Super Bowl because of performance footage.
No.
Okay. And
No. Well, here's the thing. Like Jay-Z has always been very good to me.
yes.
Our teams are really close. Like it's like they sometimes will call and say, "How does she feel about?"
Yeah.
And that's not like an official offer or an official like a conference room conversation.
just a
like our
feeling
teams
out.
are really close. How does she feel about it in general? And we're always able to like tell him the truth, which is that like I am in love with a guy who does that sport on that actual field. Like that is violent chess. That is gladiators without swords. That is dangerous. Wow. I am the whole season, I am locked in on what that man is doing on the field. Can you imagine if like he's out there every single week, like putting his life on the line, doing this very dangerous, very high pressure, high intensity sport. And I'm like, I wonder what my choreo should be.
Like, oh my gosh, honey, let me have one thing. Let me have one thing.
I think we should do 2 verses of Shake It Off into Blank Space, into Cruel Summer would be great. Like,
Yeah.
It's just like this is nothing to do with Travis. He would love for me to do it. I'm just too locked in.
Good.
Like, yeah.
All right. Love hearing that.
Taylor Swift is locked in. So that's Taylor Swift speaking about Jay-Z, Rock Nation, and performing or possibly performing at Super Bowl halftime and sort of her dilemma with that. So we'd love to hear from Taylor Swift. She's done well. I'm hearing 3 million sold in the U.S. right, at least this morning, for her latest album. So Taylor Swift, that's the latest with her, talking about Jay-Z, Travis Kelce, to Jimmy Fallon. And yeah, some good content right there. Shout out to Taylor Swift, man. Taylor Swift, hey, she be running up them numbers. Anybody that run up them numbers, sell out stadiums, run up them numbers, you got my respect. All right, keep it in the music. Let's go to hip-hop now. We're going to talk the return of Versus. Versus started in 2020 during the pandemic. Everybody was at home. Swiss Beats and Timbaland linked up to kind of put on this platform with 2 different artists, kind of battle out as far as their hits, hit for hit, playing them. And it was a really good vibe. It was really good energy. The Dipset versus the Lox, probably the biggest one when we talk about the actual verses. But we've seen R&B. We've seen Brandy and Monica, I think, did one. Ashanti and Keisha Cole, I believe, did one as well. We've seen a bunch. We've seen a bunch of people do these verses. But Versus now returns at Complex Con. Cash Money Records versus No Limit Records, live from Las Vegas, October 25th, 2025. So that's in roughly a little over a couple weeks. We're going to get the return of Versus at Complex Con, Cash Money Records versus No Limit Records. And I'm excited for that one. Make them say, I'm still fly. I talked about Still Fly earlier. Put out a clip on that. Manny Fresh talked about the history of that. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing all of these. You're going to get some I want to see what antics these guys have as well. I think Master P is gonna pull out some shit. You know, Master P, man, branding, marketing type of guy. I think we're gonna see Silk the Shocker. I'm gonna see Mystical. Mystical, like yes. And this is New Orleans. So I want to hit I want to hit a Nola beats. I want to hit all of it. This is Cash Money versus No Limit Records, the return of Versus, October 25th, live from Las Vegas at Complex Con. So we looking forward to that. Hip hop is looking forward to that, man. I like Versus just in general. Like, yo, let's all y'all go ahead, make some money, put on a show, let the people tune in. We want it. Like, let's go hit for hit. It ain't about nothing. Show love at the end. Put out a new record together at the end. Let people stream that. Come on. It's all about. Listen, man. Y'all know me, man. I'm Media Markus. About that paper. About, you know what I mean. About going to work. Let's get it done. All right. That's Versus. The return of Versus. October 25th, 2025. No Limit Records versus Cash Money Records. NOLA for real. And we gonna see who take that home. And nobody ever takes it home, right? Like, I mean. The Locks did. So I guess I'm going that. All right, what we got next on the line? A couple anniversaries before I get out of here. Music anniversaries. And I don't know who I should start with. I guess I'll start with the legend, right? The legend, Janet Jackson. October 7th, 1997, Janet Jackson released The Velvet Rope. So that's 28 years ago today. October 7th, 1997, Janet Jackson released The Velvet Rope. And let's check out some hits from that. I mean, Janet got the hits. Janet got the hits. We already know that. The Velvet Rope album. Let's check out. Got Till It's Gone. I mean, that's a hit. Together Again. I Get Lonely. Everybody knows that I Get Lonely. This joint had 25 songs. Was this a double disc? Yo, there's a lot of songs on this joint. Janet Jackson, The Velvet Rope, came out 28 years ago today. But yes, I Get Lonely is definitely one that pops out to me. Got Till It's Gone as well with Q-Tip. Pardon me. Still getting over a cold here, Media Markus. But yes, Velvet Rope, The Velvet Rope. Janet Jackson celebrates 28 years. And I'll probably play that once I get off of it. Just to refamiliarize myself with it. But there's a 2-year anniversary of an album, Drake, For All the Dogs. Drake is celebrating 2-year anniversary for All the Dogs. And I don't have to refamiliarize myself with that. That word is spanking me. Refamiliarize. But if I say it too fast, it's done. But I don't have to. This album, at the time, my life was a little different. I wasn't here streaming with you guys 5 days a week or anything. I was on some other stuff, which is fine. It was a good time. It was a good time for me. But I wasn't. The Drake album came out, and I remember like Rich Baby Daddy, which is on this album, For All the Dogs. Like that was a single, and it was like, all right. And I like Rich Baby Daddy. That's I like it's a little, a bop. You also have First Person Shooter, and that song cost so much. And that was on this album, For All the Dogs. That was the song with J. Cole, First Person Shooter. And they mentioned the Big Three, and we saw what Kendrick did after that. It's Only Big Me, and we got Not Like Us, and Euphoria, and we got Family Man. We got the whole beef. Got J. Cole in it, then he's out of it. All of this. That was on For All the Dogs. So, we also got, I love this album. And it grew on me. Like, I didn't really start. I was telling you guys, my life was a little different in October of 23 than it is now in October 25. But like I really started appreciating this album probably like last year, fall of 24. And Virginia Beach, that's the first song on this album. Love it. There's a lot of songs, but Bahama Promises, tried our best. When I'm in my bag, I'm drinking and drinking. Jewel Picasso is I've liked Jewel Picasso since his album came out, though. That was one of the songs for me. Screw the World as well, the interlude to Jewel Picasso, H-Town vibes for sure. So 8 a.m. in Charlotte, also a very good song. For All the Dogs, celebrating 2 years. Away from Home. Away from Home. These are good records, man. If you haven't really like listened to this, I know as we all get older, like, you know, you don't catch all the music. You know, I feel like this album didn't like have the push behind it that like you would see or we saw with Certified Lover Boy and stuff like that, which is fine. I mean, it's obviously a different vibe, but yeah, I mean, we got the song First Person Shooter, Rich Baby Daddy off of this, but this album has a lot of great songs. Check it out if you haven't. Go listen to it again if it's been a while. For All the Dogs, Drake celebrating 2 years. And yeah, special album. I like this album a lot. And I'm probably going to play that too when I get out of here. So let's get out of here. Media Marcus, man, I appreciate you all for listening, tuning in. I'm back. And I don't know what time I'm going to do tomorrow. I haven't talked to the guys about the What's the Line podcast. I'm trying to go see Chris Brown. And my life is just like very Yankees up now 9-6, top of the seventh versus the Toronto Blue Jays. Looks like they might pull that one now. They were down 3-6. Now they're up 9-6. So shout out to the Yankees on that one. But yeah, I'm trying to go see Chris Brown tomorrow or Thursday. And yeah, I'll get a What's the Line podcast to you guys. We have to win in sports betting. We did pretty good this week, but the audio I couldn't get out because I was dealing with some difficulties and also being sick and yeah, being down bad. But I'm back. Media Markets will be around. What's the Line podcast either tomorrow or Thursday, right before the game. And I'll be ready. I have some bets for you guys. I did give out that Brees Hall though. I woke up Sunday morning. I gave that out to everybody. It did well as far as views. So I hope y'all played that Brees Hall. And maybe we'll be on Rico Dowdle this week. But yeah. See you guys soon. I really appreciate you all for listening, tuning in, getting back healthy. Your boy was down and out pretty bad. But getting back right. And I'll see you guys soon. And yeah, Begonia, put in your Academy Award bets now. Because I said that's going to win. All right. Appreciate you guys listening, tuning in. Always love. And I'll see you guys soon. Media Mark.